What's good, guys? Today's video is going to be on looking after your hair transplant in the long run. I myself, I had my hair transplant done just over 3 years ago, and there are a number of different things I do to help maintain the look of the hair, such as supplements, diet, lifestyle factors, all stuff like that, which I do feel play a part in keeping the hair look as thick and full as possible. Because I myself, my genetics, I'm supposed to be a Norwood 7, but with the hair transplant, having 4,000 grafts transplanted has made a massive difference, a night and day difference. And in today's video, I'm going to go over the specific things that I do and things that I'd recommend you to do to have the best hair transplant result and looking as good as possible. Now, just before I start the video, this is a zoom in and a close-up of what my hair looks like up close. So as you can see, 3 and a bit years later, my hair's still looking more than full enough and more than thick enough. Considering my genetics and the fact I'm supposed to be a Norwood 7, I can't complain, and this is as good as I'm going to get. This is as good as I could have wished for, and I'm more than happy with the results. It's dark enough, it's thick enough, you know, it's as good as you're going to get. But I do feel like you said, without having a really good diet and taking the vitamins that I do, the results definitely wouldn't have been as good as this. You do have to look after your hair transplant in the long run. The first thing I'd recommend, and that I do, is make sure you're having a high protein diet. You want to make sure you're eating 3 to 4 high quality protein meals in throughout the day. So I myself, I'll have 2 or 3 rounds of scrambled eggs, so I'm getting me 8 to 10 eggs in per day, and I'll throw a protein bar in with it. Then I'll either have a milkshake or a protein shake. That's optional, but you can throw it in. And then for tea, I'll make sure I'm having one proper big meal. One big meal with real meat, whether it's chicken, beef, pork, lamb, it doesn't matter. You just make sure you're getting that real meat in. And with potatoes, rice, etc. You can throw it in with more or less what you want. Just make sure you're getting that real meat in. And at the end of the day, I'm getting about 200 grams of protein in. So I weigh about 200 pounds, so I'm making sure I'm getting 200 grams of protein in throughout the day. You want to make sure your protein intake's high and it's full of proper, non-processed, high-quality foods, particularly the eggs. Eggs, in my opinion, is the best protein source you can eat, not just for your muscles but for your hair. It might be bro science, but that's what I recommend. Next up, we've got is vitamins and supplements, and the vitamins, in my opinion, which help your hair the most are number 1 biotin, 2 a multivitamin, 3 zinc, 4 vitamin D, and 5 ashwagandha. They're not just good for your hair, they're good for you, they're brilliant for your overall health too. So yeah, biotin, a multivitamin, zinc, vitamin D, and ashwagandha are the vitamins and supplement that I use and ones that I'd recommend for you to use when it comes to improving your hair. Next thing I'd suggest is to stop washing your hair every day. If you're one of those people who washes your hair every day, every other day, it is damaging the hair. From my past experience, it did damage the hair and made it look thin and brittle, just weaker. The hair looked weaker. I myself, I wash my hair just once per week on a Sunday. I'll do my haircut, I'll style my hair, all that stuff, but just once a week I'm washing my hair. So in my opinion, if you can wash your hair just once or twice a week, once or twice a week, you'll be good to go. Now, linking in with that, when it comes to washing your hair, I can't specifically recommend shampoos 100%. Most of them don't do anything, and if I'm honest, aren't worth the money. However, if I was to recommend one shampoo, it'd be the Alpecin Grey Attack one. I myself, I use that once a week and I leave it on my head for about 10 minutes. How much of a difference is it making? I do think it does darken the hair somewhat. Just be careful with Alpecin because it has got caffeine in it, and it can raise your heart rate, blood pressure, etc. a little bit. Nothing massive, but just a little bit. So if I was to recommend one shampoo, it would be the Alpecin Grey Attack, because I do think it darkens the hair slightly. Not massively, and it is really expensive. I think it's like 15 quid, but it's the shampoo. If I was to recommend a shampoo, it'd probably be that, because I do feel like it does darken the hair, but it is really expensive. So if you can't afford that, just buy a decent enough shampoo. Buy one that's 5 or 6 quid. And you're good to go. You're just washing your hair once or twice a week at the end of the day. So it's not going to make a massive difference, but you just want to make sure when you are washing your hair, you're washing it with something decent, not like a 1-2 bottle a pound of shampoo that's got rubbish ingredients in. I hope that video's been helpful, and no, I don't use finasteride or minoxidil. I don't use any of the hair loss drugs. In my opinion, they're just not worth the risk. they've got some devastating side effects, and in my opinion, they're just not worth the risks. Not just for me, but for anyone else either. I hope that video's been helpful. Sorry, the squirrel's just making an appearance down there. I hope that video's been helpful, and feel free to hit me down in the comment section below. If you've got any questions, I'm more than happy to reply.